Get creative with your slow cooker and try cannelloni. It's a classic comfort food dish that's also really great for feeding a crowd. Okay, so the ingredients you will need, I've got half a bunch of basil, a 450 gram packet of frozen spinach portions, 700 gram bottle of passata, a packet of cannelloni tubes, an egg, 2 garlic cloves, a pinch of nutmeg, some Parmesan cheese, about 60 grams inside the cannelloni, then extra to serve, and 2 375 gram tubs of smooth ricotta. So first up, I'm making the classic spinach and ricotta filling, and for that I'm using these frozen spinach portions. I've already thawed this, but I need to drain the excess liquid off. Squeezing out that spinach is important so you don't have a soggy filling, no one wants that. Now to the spinach, let's add the ricotta and the Parmesan cheese, nutmeg, and now let's chop some basil and some garlic to add into. I'm going to use about 1/4 of a bunch, leaving that other 1/4 to serve. We want to chop this just enough so that when we pipe it into the shells, it will actually come out of the piping bag, so keep that in mind. Garlic. And finally, an egg. Now stir this to combine, and I have kept the flavouring simple, but you could change it up if you like. You could add some pesto, like a sun-dried tomato pesto, or some chili flakes if you want to spice it up. Now let's get this mixture into a piping bag. If you don't have a piping bag, just use a Ziploc bag with the corner snipped off. Now grab your slow cooker dish and the cannelloni tubes, and we're going to start filling. Now let's fill the tubes with the mixture. Pack it really tightly, work from both ends if you need to, and layer it into your slow cooker. Don't worry if it spills out the sides a little bit. The most important thing is that they're really well filled. And done. And now it's time to add the sauce, and this is really simple because we're using that passata. Here we go. I've also got that leftover basil and 1/2 cup of water. Just going to combine them all together in the jug and then pour it over the top. Tear the basil into the sauce. Season this as well, and then give a little stir to combine. Now pour this evenly over the cannelloni tubes. You can use any pasta sauce you like, use your favourite. I've just used passata and then flavoured it with that basil. Now let's get this into the slow cooker. It's going to cook for about 4 hours on high. And a good thing to remember is most of your favourite dishes can be adapted for the slow cooker. You just need to add a little bit of extra liquid to account for the long, slow cooking process. So I've been waiting patiently here for 4 hours. Not really, but I am dying to try this. So let's see if it's ready. To tell if it's done, I need to try and pierce this with a small knife, and if it pierces easily, it's ready. Perfect. All that's left to do now is to serve it up. Top it with some fresh rocket and some shaved Parmesan too. So there you have it, a hearty autumn meal that is super comforting, freezer friendly, and so easy to prepare in the slow cooker.